reading in the press the other day that vinyl sales have outstripped the sale of CDs. There you go. For the first time in donkey's years. Vinyl is still about. And when you talk to people who are selling vinyl, it's like, yeah, there are typically two buyers of vinyl. The vintage older buyer who got rid of his records or her records and now want to get them back to remind them of days gone by, classic albums they'd want on vinyl because it sounds better on vinyl, and youths who never had a turntable and their granddad bought them one, or they want to start a record collection. So vinyl is still very much with us, and we're going to some vinyl now. Got to salute Grant Dell's Legsman's records, certainly for the design of his labels, if nothing else. He's consistent in pushing and really pushing music that either he's produced or other people have produced. And he's pushing the boat out on this one, limited edition press of just 300 copies of two 12-inch singles on Legsman Records. Freedom Fighter is the first one. It's by Papa Kojak. The original rhythm, if you're a fan of Kojak, of course, was produced 40 years ago, as I'm sure you know, in Kingston, Jamaica by Kojak, and it was called Penitentiary. It was one of my favourite rhythms of his, actually. It was really, really good. There was a lovely rubber dub mix by Scientist. It was when he was working at Tubby's, and the musicians, I didn't know at the time, but I'm informed by Grant Dell, the musicians are Lloyd Park's We the People Band. The Kojak vocal, of course, for Penitentiary, was released on his own label, but he's now voiced a new song on that rhythm that he made 40 years ago. It's called Freedom Fighter. You're about to hear it, and there are two other versions on a separate 12-inch, one from Lone Ranger and another from Lloyd Hemmings. So after I played this vocal from Kojak, I'm actually going to play Legsman's the Legsman tribute to King Tubby. Both are on vinyl, but let's start with this new cut on the rhythm from Papa Kojak himself. It's called Freedom Fighter.
A man who don't make his mind to fight for something don't worthwhile living. Because when elephant fight is grass that suffer, the Almighty is my true-born deliverer. I'm a freedom fighter, spiritual warrior. You give us the strength, you give us the power to treat down all barriers. True-born freedom fighter. Spiritual warrior. Jah give us the strength, He give us the power to tear down all barriers. When I say ask Jah for strength and He make us stronger, ask Him for wisdom and He make us wiser, ask Him for life, He'll make your days longer. You could be captain, sergeant or major. Said I came, son I conquer. I'm a freedom fighter. Spiritual warrior. Jah give us the strength, He give us the power to tear down all barriers. True-born freedom fighter. Spiritual warrior. Jah give us the strength, He give us the power to tear down all barriers. When I say to delay, that is danger. Turning back is a loser. No man in this world is a stranger. Almighty Father say we should live together. So why fighting and killing each other? I'm a freedom fighter, a spiritual warrior. Jah give us the strength, He give us the power to tear down all barriers. When I say I'm a freedom fighter, spiritual warrior. Jah give us the strength, He give us the power to tear down all barriers. When I say I'm a freedom fighter, spiritual warrior. Jah give us the strength, He give us the power to tear down all barriers. True-born freedom fighter, spiritual warrior. Jah give us the strength, He give us the power to tear down all barriers. When I say ask Jah for strength and He make us stronger, ask Him for wisdom and He make us wiser, ask Him for life, He'll make your days longer. You could be captain, sergeant or major. Said I came, son I conquer. I'm a freedom fighter, spiritual spiritual warrior. Jah give us the strength, He give us the power to tear down all barriers.
Roddy, your double wise money, double wise money, double wise money,
BBC1 extra, one extraterrestrial.
Big up Legsman Records. Grant Dell and the crew. Live horns played by K-Bone. Always loved that penitentiary rhythm. I found it again the other day on a 7-inch single just by sheer coincidence. And then when I saw this 12-inch, I found it on the original Kojak label. I was playing it and I was thinking, it was a really good record. Loved the dub, the scientist mix. And then, weeks later, I find this. New release on Legsman Records. Using that scientist mix of the rhythm with new horns by K-Bone. It's called Legsman Tribute to King Tubby. It's on vinyl. 300 copies are pressed of both. Freedom Fighter before that with the PAPA KOJAK. Man who made the original rhythm. And talking of classic rhythms, some of them do stand the test of time. And it's nice sometimes...